Hey there, Priscilla here, your Pampered Chef consultant, always here to help you save some time and money in the kitchen. I am cleaning out the fridge tonight of different vegetables and things, so I wanted to, I'm going to make a stir fry, but it's more of a lo mein. It's I'm just kind of ad-libbing a few recipes together, which I do a lot. You know, you can take a recipe and you can make it your own. And so I'm making a lo mein noodles, which I will show you here in a second, but I'm making, I've got some green onions in my stir fry skillet. And one thing, if you're doing any kind of stir fry, you always want to have your vegetables all cut and prepared ahead of time because things move really, really fast. Doesn't take long to throw together. So I actually have my noodles cooked already. I'm going to see another head. And I threw some green onions and a little bit of sesame oil. And I mixed up some hoisin, some liquid aminos, a little bit of sesame oil, and a little bit of rice vinegar here. And I think I'm going to add a little bit of, well, I've got garlic in my skillet, in my stir-fry wok. And I'm using the stainless nonstick. It's really great for cooking, you know, in higher heats and cooking quickly and easily, and it does not stick either. It cleans up nice. Actually, I throw it in the, so I had some broccoli, I had some cauliflower. I'm going to throw that in first because that takes a little bit longer to cook, and I think I probably got too many vegetables for my noodles. However, that's okay. I actually have some cabbage and some bell pepper, and I had some mushrooms to use, so I'll throw those in too. And most any kind of Asian dish will have like matchsticks carrots, so I used the Rapid Prep mandolin and made a little matchstick carrot in no time at all. And actually the best way to do that is the setting was the French fry setting for the thin sliced French fry, and I put it on number 3. There's actually like a julienne fry, which is number 4, and the thin slicing setting. So I did it on number 3 to get the matchsticks, and that's perfect there. So this will only take a couple minutes on this. Let them cook just a second. And I will show you what noodles I've got. They are organic lo mein noodles, and they come, and I'm just using half a pack, so I probably won't have very many noodles compared to my vegetables, but I don't want to use all the noodles. So they come in little sections, so 2 sections is a half a pack, and that's what I've got in there. So let's go ahead and add, we're going to add the carrots because they do take, even though they're matchstick. And yes, I'm going to have a lot of vegetables to do. That's okay. Good for you, right? We want healthy as well as quick and easy. And the best thing about all these things, they'll all go in my dishwasher too to clean up. So it's not a lot of cleanup, but it will all go in the dishwasher. But nothing takes very long to cook this way. I'm cooking on, I think I've got it on a medium-high heat. And I like things tender, crisp anyway, so that's always good. I'm going to add a little bit more sesame oil, I think. And I do have, and I would say too, if you're not somebody who has all the ingredients on hand, like you could put some oyster sauce in here. It won't be vegetarian then, unless you get a vegetarian oyster sauce. You can use abalone sauce. But if you're not somebody who keeps those things on hand, the sesame oil and all that stuff, the pad thai mix would be great for this to add to whatever it is you're cooking here. That's a great flavor. And these are non-GMO and gluten-free too. So you want to make sure that would be a possibility to use, and I would say a good flavor for that. But I do have everything in here because I'd always cooked a lot from scratch. Let's throw our cabbage in, and I think we're just going to throw the rest of this stuff in. The mushrooms, the cabbage, and everything everything else. And I could probably feed an army with this tonight. But I think this will be something that will actually be even be good cold. Leftover and cold. So I don't think I will mind having this extras. And of course I can always share too. But whatever vegetables you have on hand, it does not matter. You don't have to be specific and use what I'm using. This just happens to be what I have on hand. Like I said, I'm trying to clean out the fridge. And this works. So, whatever you have on hand, if it's only carrots and bell peppers, if you have no cabbage, that's fine. If you've got broccoli or cauliflower, that's fine. Whatever your favorite vegetables are, but I'm going to cook those down so they're softened a little bit. And then we're going to add our noodles. Now with the noodles, I've cooked those. They only take about 3 minutes to cook. And then if you're not going to, you want to add a little bit of olive oil to them so they don't stick together. And we will throw those right in here with the vegetables and add our sauce. And hopefully I have enough sauce there. And you could, now a lot of the sauces will call for sugar too, but I didn't put any sugar in. I'm going to count on the sweetness of the vegetables instead of adding sauce. And if you get your mushrooms and stuff there, let that sit a second. And let me find my little whisk here. I'll make sure we get everything whisked together. And then basically you'll see how much sauce you want. Depends on, you want those noodles to get kind of brown looking, and that comes from the sauce. So that's what my plan is. But anything with soy, anything with the sesame oil is always good by me. I'm gonna just add a little touch more. My liquid aminos. And that's probably cooked enough. The cabbage is softening up. Let's go ahead and add our noodles. And I'm using the deeper colander. It's so easy to clean up too, the new stainless colander. If you haven't seen it yet, see those little spoons? Aren't they cute? So I'll toss this all together. Oops. Sloppy cook here, right? And you don't want to overcook your noodles when you're cooking them because they're going to be cooking a little bit more in the wok. So just toss it all together. Serve it up with some sesame seeds. And this is why I use the wok, because it's nice and deep. And if you tend to be a sloppy cook like me, like I need to grab those noodles and spread them out a little bit more amongst the vegetables. And like I said, if you're not one to cook from scratch, just get the pad thai mix. I think that would be great. They come in packs of 3. And I do love the deepness of our wok too, to get everything mixed around. And this is going to be just such a colorful dish. I didn't have red bell peppers, I just had an orange one, so I don't have any red in there. I have the orange carrots and I have the orange bell peppers. I have the green of the broccoli, the white of the cauliflower. So we are trying to eat the rainbow and as much as we can. And I think everything looks like it's getting coated good in the sauce. And you want to, stir fry it around a little bit to make sure all that sauce is absorbed. You could even add bean sprouts to this if you wanted, or celery. I've done chow mein. The chow mein, I didn't have any chow mein noodles. That's why I went with the lo mein. But you could do this with celery and anything else there too as you want. Well, I might make a little bit more sauce, but there we go. A nice vegetable lo mein for dinner tonight. I will garnish that up with some extra green onions, the tops of the green onions, and some sesame seeds. And we are good to go. Like I said, it does not take long to come together at all, but I do thank you for joining me. I hope this will give you some ideas of your own. I will post the ingredients I used in the sauce, but again, like I said, if you don't keep those things on hand, try the pad thai mix and have that on hand at all times. Have a great rest of your day, everybody. Bye-bye.